Hey, and welcome to Railway World, which this week comes from outside the virtual studio that is normally our home, and we are here at Stoneleigh Park at the 60mil annual general meeting. Hell of a meeting. I mean, we've got layouts like this running around and loads of traders as well, so we'll miss out all the really boring stuff and just bring you the highlights, including, well, Tyndon Lake Railway.
The railway is about 6 years old, to be honest, but it's really been extended over the years. It started off at Bolton Model Railway Exhibition, and it was just the open day section because I was so fed up of all these layouts where the storage yards you had to stand on your tiptoes to look at the back. So it was a good excuse to get all the engines out. I have an outside line, but by the time the kids are in bed and you're ready to steam up and relax, it's dark and the weather's bad. And so this started in a converted garage at the bottom of the garden, and it's just somewhere to have a steam up and relax at night. Every man should have a shed. You can't do it for money, you can't look on it like that. It's just something fun, and if people enjoy seeing it when you've had fun, then great.
Competition with road and air transport means bigger and faster trains. Hawker Siddeley's Kestrel is a real big one and features many of the locomotive ideals of tomorrow. The conventional way to get extra power is with multiple power units. Kestrel gets that extra with only one, which means cheaper running and maintenance. She's also fitted with an electronic brain, which helps to control brakes, wheel slip and heating, among a number of other things. At Marylebone, British Rail's chairman, Henry Johnson, hands over the master control key. Kestrel's single diesel engine can push out 4,000 horsepower, which feeds the 6 electric driving motors, giving her a cruising speed of well over 100 miles an hour. She's the largest diesel-electric of her kind in the world.
The whole idea of this came out of the fact that every show I went to, every Garden Railway meet I went to, everybody had got the latest model, the most up-to-date, state-of-the-art model. And gradually, the early models, you could only read about them. They were being consigned to the garage, to the loft. Nobody brought them because I think there was almost a feeling, well, we must have the newest, the latest. And I just decided, out of 10 layouts at an exhibition like this, why couldn't one of them concentrate on the original models? As far as the name of the whole thing went, the 16mil Association was started by a gentleman called Graham Lamb, who lived down in Salisbury. He was the first chairman, he was founding member number 1, and the association grew from Graham. Graham was a somewhat irreverent person who had a garden railway, which he called the Firkham Hall and Stonehenge Tramway. On it, he had a Gosling locomotive, a Glyn Valley Tramway loco called Firkham Hall. When I started putting the layout together, I wanted to know what to call it. And the gentleman who helped me is John Wenlock, who is member number 3. And John suggested that we called it Firkham Hall in memory of Graham, who sadly left us far too young. So I then decided to go on a quest to find the loco to run on the layout. And out of that has arisen a collection now of nearly 90 locos, representing really anything that was made up to about 1985. We've got a few gaps, but we've also got time to nail people down with them.
Derek Wiggins there, many thanks to him. And now then, we're going to leave the safety and the confines of the annual general meeting to go to one of our clips. This is a bit of British steam, courtesy of Mike Snow, who's known as Steam on the Web. Do you like steam, mate?
The Model of the Year competition at the association meetings has been going on for about 25 years now. It started as a demonstration of our members' work. It's gradually grown into what we hope is an incentive for them to make bigger and better models and come in and join in next year. Most of them, or the best ones, are scratch-built models of steam engines, which our members do from the drawings. They're all live steam and made by themselves in their own workshops. We try to cater for all our members, from those who are very good at making steam engines, those who aren't very good really, enjoy making models, and we have a competition for almost everything, including a whimsy class. My favourite model here today is a model of a Hunselt locomotive from the First World War. It was entered last year and won a major prize. We managed to persuade the owner to bring it back again this year. I'd love to take it home with me.
You are watching Railway World. Don't forget, if you would like to send us any clips that you think the rest of the world should see, we would love to hear from you. mark@therailwaychannel.com is the address to send them to. That's mark@therailwaychannel.com. Let's go a little German now.
The Association of 16mm Narrow Gauge Modellers, to give it its full title, was formed over 30 years ago. Currently, there's over 2,500 members in the UK. Most of the guys are in the show here today, they're running their own locomotives. Some of these are gas-fired, some of them are meths-fired, and some are even coal-fired. Historically, a large proportion of these locomotives have been hand-built by their owners. But now we're seeing the entry of a lot more commercial manufacturers making the product models a lot more widely available, which is why we're seeing an increase in the membership of the association. These guys meet not just at events like today, but they meet in their own gardens, and we've got local groups around the UK. so that people can meet on a, I don't know, 20, 30 mile radius of each other. And they meet throughout the year, not just in the summer but in the winter too.
Nigel Town, the chairman of the 16 Mill Association. Can you imagine that? The chairman on our little programme. We ought to do something special after having a man of his status on the programme. So let's go to Eaton Hall. Okay, there we go, Eaton Hall there. Many thanks to Alex from PM Video for allowing us to see that very nice bit of footage. Now then, like the ending of this AGM, inevitably we come to train crash of the week. And how appropriate, therefore, that this week's train crash of the week features something from LGB.
Our train has turned around and is starting the journey back, but there is danger ahead. Keep an eye open for the warning sign.
Best place for what? Oh, I see what you mean. OK, that is the end of Railway World for this week, and nearly the end of the annual general meeting. But not the end, you'll note, of the stream of happy punters who've all come to buy Narrow Gauge in the Garden Volume 2. Now on sale in the TRC online shop. And on that cheery sales pitch note, I'll say goodbye.